Feels great. It's so happy to be back at the sharp end and ultimately winning the first race of the season. So yeah, can fly home a happy man tonight. Did I expect to win the race? Ultimately, probably not. Starting from pole, it's a very difficult race to win from pole, but we led when it mattered, and we had good strategy, good battery, and a pretty good window of battery temperature as well. So ultimately, it's been a great day. Yeah, definitely, yeah. But it's definitely a race where pole position is probably a bit of a hindrance more than a positive. So we've done it. Glad to have done it. But yeah, it wasn't easy. Yeah, for us it was the last thing we needed. I was leading quite comfortably by a couple of seconds and still had 2.5 minutes to go. So it would have been a nice, easy, dominant win. But after the red flag, it was very much just all square. One last fight towards the end, and so happy to get the job done. And yeah, the final lap felt good.
I'm happy because I think I maximised everything and I got a bit lucky. So I'm happy to be second. I think I feel fortunate today. I think the top 5 is a realistic, deserved result for us, but I'll take it because I had some bad luck here last year. And yeah, we just need to work a bit harder ahead of Mexico and make sure we're ready for it. Fun for you guys, but not for us. I mean, it's a hard race to manage, but honestly, the temperatures for the battery were a problem and the tyres, but from my perspective, I was absolutely fine. I didn't feel too hot, so yeah, plenty of adrenaline to keep the heat away. I'm looking forward to it. It's not my favourite circuit. I've never been super good there apart from last year. So yeah, let's work hard and be humble and try and do a really good job. I think if we can be on the podium there, then we're in the fight.
Yeah, very, very happy for everyone in our team. It's been a really cool start. I've really enjoyed the last few months and everything we've kind of gone through to arrive here well prepared. I was kind of heartbroken, to be honest, with qualifying. Not only for myself, but all of the guys, because I think they deserve better than that. We had a really good car this weekend, and so yeah, glad to show that in the race. So yeah, I mean, like we've been working hard, and yeah, of course that kind of means that you feel the highs more, but you also feel the lows more, right? But yeah, to start with the podium is fantastic.
Kind of weird feeling right now. I mean. We were okay in practice, then we went to quali. Felt like I had a really good car for the first 3 corners, and I just misjudged a little bit the distance to the wall. My mistake there. Then after that, did a great race. Shame about the full course yellow there, which just basically led to 1,000 things. I mean, if it wouldn't have been there, we could have been easy P2. So yeah, it is what it is, but yeah, happy about the performance. And
yeah, he's had a great first race. I think in practice he was quite strong. We didn't probably have the quickest car in practice, and he drove well. And yeah, small mistake from him in qualifying, which was yeah, he'll live and learn from. But ultimately, yeah, he had a great race. He would have finished 5th today. Apart from FCY, we all make that mistake. I made it in Monaco, so yeah, he'll shrug it off. But yeah, he should be proud of the job he's done today.
So yeah, I mean, where we were last year was, not good at this point of the season. We didn't understand the car much, but this year's a completely different story. I think what we learned last year is a lot. I don't think there's a lot we don't know about this car now. So, definitely hit the ground running here. Practice cancelled yesterday, 1 session, and we seem to be right in the window straight away. So, yeah, very good from that perspective. Qualifying, there wasn't a lot more I could have done. I'd have rated my performance 9 out of 10. The lap with Pascal, I think I could have got a bit closer, but 700ths, it doesn't sound like a lot, but on a small lap like this, it's basically like 2/10 at another track. So, yeah, he was very, very fast. And then in the race, there's sort of a whole host of things happened. Obviously, I got defreezed at the start, and so did his teammate. He didn't get a penalty for anything, so I had a puncture. Then I had to come into the pits, obviously, to change that. Then the rear jack failed, so we had to get another guy with a spare jack. And that meant we had another person working on the car, which you're not allowed to do, and that meant I got a drive-through. So, and as I pulled away from the box, I wheel spin slightly. By the way, the pit lane is like this. It's like shiny concrete, and you got a cold tyre on, and God forbid you wheel spin in a race car. So yeah. Anyway, so then I got another drive-through for that. So then I was just driving around testing a few bits and pieces, and then I had a brake failure. So about as bad as it could get. It's so bad, in fact, that it's almost funny. Yeah, well, firstly, obviously, main thing is he's all right. To be honest, you see pretty much any crash these days, and I've obviously seen a lot of them. And you know, it's incredible when you watch a crash like that. Like, my first instinct is like, I know he's going to be all right, like, because the safety is just so good. I did particularly like him going and finding a fire extinguisher to put his car out. That was great. But yeah, he was doing very well up until that point. I think this is a very, very difficult track and set of scenarios for him today to try and hit the ground running. No practice yesterday, got to do it all in a day. The braking's completely different here to Valencia, and he obviously managed the race pretty well. And had we both had a bit more luck, we could have had a good result for the team. But that didn't happen. But I would say, judging from what we've learned and where we are as a team now, I would expect that Mexico we should be strong too. The Porsche is normally pretty strong there, so yeah, we'll see.
Exhausted. Well, this is a typical Formula A race. Car flipping upside down and safety car full course yellow. Yeah, I mean, not an easy race, but I think all in all we should be very happy to score points with both cars. A little bit unfortunate we started so far back, because I truly believe we had the pace and a package to really fight for the top positions today. But yeah, the team made the right calls during the race, and we just caught out a bit with the yellow on my second attack mode, so I couldn't really use the second half of my attack mode there. So yeah, should have made up a few more places than I actually did. So. A little bit unfortunate, but all in all, we should be happy to be scoring points in my first race here. So yeah, pretty happy in that.